Porn is not the source of intimacy and connection. I'm Dr. Trish Leigh. Let me tell you why. Okay, so many people go to pornography in the first place because the risk of rejection in trying to build intimacy and connection with another human being in real life is just that. It's risky, it's challenging, it's difficult. But I'm here to tell you it's worth the risk. Because when you go to pornography, you think you're getting some level of intimacy and connection. You're not. It's actually the polar opposite. It is a distorted reality, an unreality. It creates a perception of the world that becomes distorted. So it works like this. You don't have what you're looking for in life in terms of a partner, in terms of the sex life that you're looking for, which everybody can have a good one and deserves a good one. You no longer find the dopamine that you perhaps did find before you found porn in the world. So then you keep going back into the screen and it fills a void that's in there. What you might not know is that void is being created by pornography. So it works like this. You go to the screen and you think you're building a connection between the images that you are consuming. We don't call porn use porn consumption for no reason. It is put you in a fourth wall observer and consumer role. It is not an experience. And secondly, it's a dangerous one because what you consume is damaging your brain. It's literally making it so that the frontal lobe in your brain no longer works as well as it used to. There's science that shows that structurally, areas of your brain, the size is smaller. That is not a good thing. The reward centers in your brain are being fried out, and your brain needs higher levels of stimulation that keep you coming back for more. So it creates this incredibly dangerous and harmful negative feedback loop where you keep going back into the screen to try to get the connection and the intimacy that you don't have, and honestly, that is difficult for you in the first place, is challenging for you to allow your whole self to be seen. That goes back to the risk of rejection. If you let your whole self be seen, then guess what? There's parts of you that another person might not like or appreciate. I'm also here to tell you none of us are perfect. And so we have to embrace each other for the human beings that we are, because we're inherently flawed, but for the gifts that we can bring to each other. And so when people put in the comments, I just go to porn because I don't have a girl and I don't want one, or I'm too ugly. Someone wrote that the other day. I'm like, dude, you are not ugly. That's just a self-perception. When people put those comments in, it means they want intimacy and connection, but they are keeping it at arm's length because it frightens them. At the core of intimacy challenges is fear. I'm here to tell you, you are stronger than the fear that is inside you. And to be able to step into the most powerful, most awesome and healthiest and confident feeling version of yourself, you have to leave that fear behind. To be able to leave that fear behind, you have to get out of the screen so that your reality can clear up, that your perception is no longer distorted. You can see the world for the amazing place that it can be for you. And that's why I always say get on purpose in your work, in your relationships, in your hobbies, because it will change your perception. The fear dissipates and it goes away. And then guess what? The courage to go out there and meet people and build intimacy. Intimacy is just connection. It doesn't have to be physical. But of course, if you meet that special someone and that intimacy develops, it can lead towards physical intimacy and then healthy sexuality once you watch the video on healthy sexuality and you learn to develop it. But when you go back into the screen, your impacting and impeding your ability to get the real true intimacy and connection that you're looking for in the world. So I encourage you to stop hitting that easy button, which is flooding your brain with dopamine, but not creating intimacy and connection, and get out into the world and start being a better friend and a better family member, and open yourself up to the possibilities that you have with other people, because you can handle uncomfortable feelings if they come at you, and you will grow from them, and you will keep moving forward into your full potential, and eventually you will either find or develop a relationship that feeds your soul. All right, I'm here to tell you that today. If you're looking for help on that journey, please jump over to drtrishleigh.com. I would absolutely love to help you out. And until next time, control your brain or it'll control you.